Hello. All right. We are going to continue doing our human design series on the podcast. So, today we are talking about energy type. This is so important. This is the entry point into human design. Hey, I'm Lacie Jaye. This is Hey Lacie Jaye, the podcast, and we like to take a whole ass approach to life here. So, welcome. If you have not listened to the Intro to Human Design podcast, just know that you can pull your free human design chart. I share a little bit about the background of human design in that episode and kind of what to look forward to in this series. So all of that will also be linked in the show notes for you. So energy type, how your energy flows. If you were to talk to the founder of human design, the guy who created human design, Ra Uru Ha, who I suck at saying his name, you guys. Listen, okay, let's just be honest. Your energy type is the most important thing. If you do nothing else with your human design, like diving deep into it, because it is huge, like you can go so in depth with your chart. The energy type is the most important part, and you can get so much just by understanding yours. So, I am a generator, but if you were to pull your chart, you're going to be looking whether you're a generator, manifestor, manifesting generator, reflector, projector. And it's so incredible because your energy type really shares like your unique way that you kind of interact with the world, right? I kind of share that like how you use your energy in the world, how you interact with different things in the world, and really just like the essence in the beginning of like who you are. And so the coolest part is, you know, I I always bring this up that in this world we're going to have people who say or maybe you're running super hard. You're like, I've been trying it this way. This is how I was supposed to be successful. This is that everyone told me how I was going to be successful. And you're exhausted and you're depleted and you're unhappy and it's just not working. Newsflash, it might actually not be you. It just might be the fact that you're trying really hard. It's just not in alignment with who you are and how you are supposed to operate within the world. And I think that's what's so beautiful is that, and the biggest takeaway that I've had, especially building my own business, is that I operate differently. My energy type as a generator, I operate differently than a manifestor. I operate differently than my husband, who is a projector. I have a lot of energy, but it's a little bit different. And so when you can get to know who you are in your energy type, it is incredible what can happen. And you will start to see how you start to flow. Things start to flow. They come into alignment. Like life becomes fun and exciting because it's happening. And so many times it's saying, hold on, let me get out of my mind and what I think I need to do and actually drop back into my body and who I am, what this is saying. So, as a generator, the goal is that I'm going to be going through my own human design profile to allow you to understand how human design has helped me in each of these. Like today, we're talking about energy type. I will share how learning about that has shifted so much for me. And while we might not be going through all of the types, it is to kind of help you understand the importance of each thing that we're going to talk about in this series. So, I am a generator. Generators are considered the sparklers of the world. We are fun, we are bright, we are sparkly, we are open, we are inviting, we have energy, we love to dance with life. Unless you're not in alignment. If you are not in alignment and you are doing things that are not meant for you and you're saying yes to a lot of things that you should be saying no to, and we'll talk about like decision making and all of that as well. And then it will also give you a little blurb on your chart when you download it. If you are not in alignment as a generator, let me tell you, you are not the life of the party. But because we are the life of the party, the majority of the time, people want us around. And that can actually become a problem because people say, I want you, come do this, come do this. I want your energy. Your energy is amazing because it's sparkling and fun and amazing. And what happens is people say, well, can you just do this for me? And the problem is many times we can have a hard time saying no. So we end up saying yes to a lot of things that we actually don't want to do. And that starts to create problems in our life because one, like if I show up to a party that I want to be at, I am the life of the party. I am having so much fun. I'm talking to everyone. Oh my gosh, big and sparkling and dancing and doing lacy front leg kicks. I could potentially be dancing on bar tops if they would let me, jumping off stages. You name it, that's me in alignment. If I'm going to a party that I don't want to go to, I will bring the vibe down 25 notches. It's like, something's not right in here. And you know what? Hi, it's me. I'm the problem because I don't want to be here and I don't want to do this. And who am I to say that people aren't going to feel that? So think about that with like kids, right? This is where I love human design and parenting because the more I'm understanding, like how many times did I have to go do stuff that I didn't want to do that did not feel right at all? And my parents, or even as you as parents, like our parents made us go do these things that we didn't wanna do, and then we're like, "Good job. Good job for going to grandma's house and sitting through that. Even though you didn't want to, you did a really good job." And so we are conditioned to do the things that we don't want to do and that we're supposed to do what other people tell us to do. And that comes from a very, very young age. And so for me personally, that is something that I've had to really work through when I understood that I was a generator and to be able to start saying yes to those things that light me up and no to the things that don't. It felt freeing. I was like, oh, I'm not crazy that I like really want to do this, even though the world says that's dumb, that's stupid, or people are like, I don't get it. But what I found myself is also saying yes to all the things I didn't wanna do, which leads to burnout, which leads to a bunch of problems that you can start to have with your body because you are doing things that you're not supposed to do, okay? That is the biggest thing that you will have to understand, especially as a generator, is that you are meant to do the things that light you up. Like, your work and what you do is literally a purpose, and if you are doing a job that does not light you up, that is completely just like, you did it because this is the best way. I should go in a 9 to 5. I should be doing this. I should be doing that. No, stop shitting all over yourself. That's the problem is you're doing all these things because you think you should instead of actually going within and thinking, is this right for me? And being brave enough to stand up and say no. And that's where human design comes in and can help you feel super empowered and help you trust yourself enough to say yes to the things that are yes and no to the things are no. If you continue saying yes to things that are supposed to be a no, you are going to be drained, burned out, exhausted, and tired, and your body is going to start shutting down. This has now happened to me twice because I am still, well, one, before I understood human design, and two, more recently, when I've continued to say yes to something that really needs to be a no because things are shifting in my own life. And this is a big, scary leap of faith that I'm taking into becoming a confidence coach, becoming and stepping into my own thing and letting go of jobs and income that feel comfortable. So just so you know, like I am also walking through this. Oh, but man, when you say yes to those things that light you up, the things that are a yes, ah, feel incredible. So understanding your energy type is huge. I think I went on a little tangent, but that's okay. So people will want your energy. You generators have become termed the worker bee. We just get stuff done. And that is because when we commit to something that when we say yes to something, we want to see that through. The problem is when we say yes to things that we actually don't have energy for, we quit or we fall short and then we're like, we're not, people can't rely on us. And it's all because you can only say yes to the things that your body truly has the energy And so listening to that is key and so important. So, because we have so much energy, it is wild and crazy. Generator children are a different level. They run around, they have energy to burn. I have a generator child and I have a manifestor child, and they are very different in how they operate. Adults can be really fidgety. So, what's this? Oh, here's that. Tap, tap, this, that. I want this. You're just moving around because there is energy inside of you. And it is crazy. Again, once you say yes, you commit to it. And then that's just really important to say yes to the things that light you up. I will say one thing that I've learned as a generator is that, like, when you say yes, you become really hyper focused. So you want to start and finish said thing that you said yes to. A lot of times, you really can finish things really fast if you have that time. Getting distractions can be really frustrating for generators. On like a manifesting generators can be like, oh, okay, here, and oh, okay, I'll come back to this. Generators are like, I need to be able to finish this task. I'm hyper focused and I need to be able to finish this. So when that comes to being an adult or working, or even working for yourself, that is important to create a task list that's actually realistic. Like, get what you need to get done. Maybe set a timer for some of those things, but then allow yourself time to flow. Let me tell you, my favorite thing, and I can even do it when the kids are here, I can pop on headphones, but when this door does not open for like 5 hours, your girl is in heaven. If I can just sit down, let things pass by, let the flow start coming in. When I get in the flow, there's no stopping me. I'm like in it, writing, creating this. Oh, feels so good. On the minute that door opens, it's like an energetic cock block, is what I like to say. And it is like, well, there goes the energy that I had for this. And it just feels all stuffed up and shut up. So, something one of my mentors talked to me about with a generator, and really any of the energy types that I think is important to know, is like, what does your yes feel like? We are going to be talking about a little bit more of how do you make the decisions best on another episode, but what does your yes feel like when you have to make a decision in life? What does your yes feel like? And that's something that I really want to know. It's something that I want you to think about as you start to go back within, you start to go inward, you start to figure out kind of who you are, no matter how your energy type is or what your energy type is. What does that yes feel like? Do you know what that yes feels like? And do you know what your no feels like? I was super disconnected from my no. And so that was kind of important to really get back in touch with that. So I was going to make a couple of notes. I was just reading through one of my things, but so to end it, like, as a generator, when you continue saying yes to the things that light you up, you are so lit up and your energy is incredible. And what that will start to do is well, like a sparkler, you can go light other people up. And so within the human design, like, even in the world, right, everyone has their own like human design energy type. Generators are really here and we're in abundance on the earth right now, that we are here to light other people up as long as we are lit up. And I just want to make sure that people understand that it's so key. And it's so fun because we really do get to have the opportunity to be this life force, to help create, to help, like, you get excited. So Ben's a projector and he doesn't have a lot of energy himself. And I, as a generator, and I carry a lot of energy. So when we're together and he needs energy, he can siphon that energy off of me. And then he goes back in and becomes his projector self, where he rests and hangs out. So I was trying to think. Oh, okay. Another thing that I want to note with generators is that as a generator, you are meant to use your energy within a 24-hour period. That means you go to sleep, you rest, you wake up, you have your whole battery pack is fully ready to go, and you are meant to use that energy so that you fall in bed exhausted at the end of the night in like the best way possible. Not exhausted like I just did everything I didn't want to do, but like life is so amazing and I'm so tired because I did exactly what I was supposed to do. You go to sleep, you sleep hard, and then, this cycle begins. So that is something like even our sleep, just how our energy type works is so important to fully understand because when you're using it correctly, you sleep better, you feel better, like, everything is better. Like, life is so much more sparkly and exciting to the point where I'll go to bed at night, I can't even wait to wake up in the morning. I'm like, "Please, I wanna wake up in the morning, I can't wait," because I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. That's the energy that you wanna be in, and that's not just a generator. Well, it probably is a lot of the generator, but that will feel different for each energy type. So if you are ready to understand your human design and go into it a little bit further, grab your chart if you haven't already. Then, if you want to learn a little bit more from there, you can grab within a guide back to you. Or if you have questions, you can actually get on a one-on-one self-discovery call with me where I can answer any questions that you may have about your chart, and then we can kind of dive in to that together. And I love sharing this stuff, you guys. This lights me up. My heart and my goal as a confidence life coach for women is that I lose all of my clients because they get to the point where they're like, "Lacie, I trust myself so much that like we're done. Like my job is done if it can help you to understand and trust yourself enough that it puts me out of a job, like I'm okay with that." And I'm just excited because I don't have all the answers. And the coolest thing about saying that as a coach is you think going in as a coach, you're gonna like provide all these answers and you're gonna do all this. But instead, what I have learned is that you have all the answers. You have everything you need within you. My job as a coach and what I get to do is just help you to understand that and piece together some of these pieces that may have been jumbled. And now you get to trust yourself. You get to feel so much more empowered in how you show up in this world. And that is like the most exciting thing. And so I'm excited for you to listen to this. Thank you for being here. This is lighting my soul up as a generator. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much energy flowing through me. And I can't wait to continue this series with you. So if you have any questions, please get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me on Instagram. Share this episode with someone that you think that they would find it helpful. Tag me on Instagram. That way I can personally thank you. And I would love it if you rated our podcast. It helps so much to be able to help share with other people. And that's my heart and my message is that I'm here to find the community of people that I am meant to. And that's you being a part of it. So thank you.